Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
Hello and welcome back to another incredible episode of Life of a Boss, the podcast. I am your host, Jason Hardin, and I am happy and excited and grateful to be here. Today's episode is about establishing a healthy relationship with money. I'm going to get straight to the point because, I think a lot of people have problems accumulating money and getting money and having money and treating money right and keeping money flowing in their lives because they have an unhealthy relationship with money. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm gonna break it down. Let me ask a couple questions. First of all, why is money necessary? Let's start there. Why is money necessary? And we all know pretty much the reason why money is necessary. We have to take care of our basic needs and our living expenses, whatever investments we want to make, whatever contributions we want to make, whatever we're trying to save for our retirement. Money is necessary. I mean, especially for retirement. We can't even make money anymore. So we got to kind of plan ahead to how we're going to stay surviving and alive for when we can't actually physically go out and make money anymore. So money is very important, and that's how you know it's important, because you need it after your ability to make it. So that's what a retirement is basically the importance of money, regardless of whether or not you can earn it or not. So money is very important, and we try to minimize it. And some people act like money isn't everything, or money doesn't really matter if you're happy and all that. But that's cool. It sounds nice, but that shit broke people say, because that's bullshit. To be honest, money is, first of all, Let's understand some of the reasons why people just have unhealthy relationships with money. First of all, why do some people hate money? Let's ask ourselves, why do some people hate money? Some people say money is evil. Money brings out the worst in people. Money can't buy happiness and all that. But all that's untrue. First of all, money is not evil. Money doesn't have a feeling, a conscience, a brain, a bone in its body. Money can't harm you. Money can't do anything on its own. Money's like a gun with nobody around. Like, it just can't do nothing. Money's an inanimate object. So there's no reason to think money by itself is evil. Now, maybe the need to get money might be evil, creating that need and putting people in a box to where they can only, work just to stay working. Maybe that's evil. Maybe greed and what some people will go through to get money is evil. Maybe people, relationships with money are evil, but money itself is not evil. And I want to make that a point, because to think money is evil and to hate it because you think it's so evil and so wrong and so bad, is not going to make it easier for you to get. You see what I'm saying? Undermining money and disrespecting money like that and thinking money is bad and evil and calling it all the names in a book does not make it easier to get. It makes it harder to get. You know what I'm saying? It's like calling something horribly wrong and toxic and all that, but you're still trying to get it. Like, you still go to work every week. So it kind of doesn't work that way. It's why a lot of people struggle with money, because they have the wrong attitude with it and about it in the first place. So thinking it's evil is only going to hurt you, because you're subconsciously not going to try to go get it. Keep it 100. Like, you're not going to want to really grind as hard and not really try to push the limits on how you can get it, how you can make it, how creative you can be, if you think money's evil and bad and hurtful and all that negative shit. So that's the first thing you have to do, is overcome that thought process of thinking money is evil and bad. Now, another thing, people say money brings out the worst in people. How many have heard that? money brings out the worst in people. I think that's bullshit too. Money is like alcohol. You know, a lot of people say money is like alcohol. It makes you more of who you are. If you're a loving person and you get some drink in you, you're like, man, you love the world. You know, I love you, man. You know, that's like money. You know, when money gets in you and you're a loving person, you want to give and do and help people like man, you want to do the most. You know what I'm saying? So money doesn't make or doesn't make you a bad person or bring out the worst in people. Money makes you more of who you are. It'll expose all the traits that you have, whether they be toxic traits or whether they be good traits. You know what I'm saying? So money would just make you more of who you are. And it comes back down to who are you. You know, it comes back down to the person. Like I said, when people say money is evil, it's not the money that's evil, it's the people. You know, they're what they'll do to get it, what they'll do to give it, you know, whatever it is. It's like, man, it's not the money itself. So quit attaching feelings and this negativity to money and creating this stigma around money when you know you're going to have to get it. It's counterproductive. Even thinking money is bad is counterproductive. Now, I'm not saying worship money. I'm not saying praise money. I'm not saying bow down and to money, but or do anything for money. But I'm saying value it, respect it, and don't overvalue it by thinking, oh, it's bad, it's evil, and all that. Like, don't add this extra shit to it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, thinking that about money will make it much harder to get and much harder to keep. And damn sure much harder to value. All right? And then they say money can't buy happiness. You know, a lot of people say money can't buy happiness. And I was listening to Peter Voog, you know, an awesome podcaster, speaker, writer. And he always says, if you think money can't buy happiness, then you haven't given enough away yet. And I think that is a very profound statement. If you think money can't buy happiness, then you haven't given enough away yet. Now, if that doesn't blow your mind about money and about the priority that you should put on it, because if you think it can't make you happy, man, best believe that writing a check for somebody else to get a surgery or operation or get their house out of foreclosure or get their car out the damn shop, writing a check for somebody else to solve a problem can definitely make you happy, because it can damn sure buy their happiness. It can damn sure buy their joy. And their joy is damn near yours. You know what I'm saying? When you do something good for somebody and they feel great and they feel happy and they feel rescued and safe and loved and all that, man, you feel that too. So if you don't want to earn for yourself, man, best earn for someone else. For those that can't get it, for those that don't know how, for those in a place where you can't just make money, for those where capitalism doesn't exist, where privacy and private property don't exist, where being creative isn't legal or promoted. You know what I'm saying? So quit thinking about yourself all the time when you think about money. Money isn't just about you. All right? Now, let's ask ourselves, how should we see money? How should we view money? What should we think about money? Instead of thinking about money as bad and evil and all that, then what should we replace those feelings with? First of all, know that money is a tool. Like some scissors, a wrench, a hammer, a job. You know, money is a tool. Money is used to get other things done, to make other things happen. Money isn't in itself the goal of anything. If you had $1 billion in the bank, but you were starving and you haven't drank water for 2 days and you didn't have clothes on, money wouldn't be worth shit. You know what I'm saying? So money is a tool. You know, it's not the destination, it's not the end all be all, it's a tool, it's the conduit, if you will. If that's the word, if that's the proper word, it's that. You know, it's the fuel that can make certain things happen. It's leverage. It's a tool. You know, so use it as that. Think about it as that. Think about it as nothing more than that. All right, well, how else should we view money? Understand that money solves problems. You know, I even heard that if money can solve it, then it ain't even a problem. A lot of people worry about gas prices right now. Oh, gas prices going up, gas prices going up. But man, food didn't went up, milk didn't went up, bacon didn't went up, steaks didn't went up, chicken didn't went up. Everything went up, not just gas. So what do? Do you complain about shit going up, or do you just go get more money? Because, I mean, we can complain and be upset and shake our fist at those who set these prices and who control the finances and up in the big banks and up in the country. But in the end, how are we going to solve the problem? We got to make more money. Gas prices and bread and milk and rent ain't coming down for us. You see how that works? Nothing's going to dumb itself down for you. Life is not going to get easier for you. You have to get better. You have to get smarter. You have to work harder. You have to be more resourceful. You have to work smarter. And you have to understand that. And you have to embrace that need to be better. Because once you embrace that need to be better, then you have no excuse but to get better constantly. Then nothing about you will want to be in the same boat next year, next decade, next month. You want to constantly progress. But you have to understand that money solves problems. So get money so it can solve some problems. You know, I was given an analogy, and I think this was by Gary Vaynerchuk. Love listening to this guy. And he was talking about, it was Dean Grazioso. Like this guy too. But anyway, he was talking about how, do you ever think about the air in the room? You don't think about the air in the room and the value it brings to your body and how healthy it is and how wonderful you feel and how great it is to have so much oxygen and all that. You don't think about that. Why? Because you have so much. You're not worried and stressed about air. You don't think about it, man. Years can go by for you to even think about the importance of oxygen and how much you need it. Even though you need it every second of your existence, man, years can go by before you think about it. And why? Because there's so much. Now think about if money was like that to you. If you didn't have to stress about money, if you didn't have to think about money, if you didn't have to worry about money because there was so much of it in your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we should view money. And another thing, we should also understand that money is not scarce. Money is not, there is no less money now than there was 5 years ago, 5 decades ago, 5 minutes ago. There's always more money. Who has it might be less. You know what I'm saying? So just because money leaves a certain place doesn't mean it doesn't. Like, nobody's burning up money. Nobody's collecting all the money and setting it on fire. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's turning the shit into cryptocurrency, putting it on a flash drive, and then breaking a flash drive or running a magnet over it. Nobody's making funds disappear. It's just going somewhere. Be where money goes. Money is like water, man. The shit's it's gonna evaporate. It's gonna flow. It's gonna dry up. It's gonna do something, but it's not gonna really go anywhere. It's gonna take a different form. It might turn into credit. It might turn into cryptocurrency. It might turn into a bar of gold, a diamond. Money doesn't go anywhere. It changes forms. It's like water, and just like water, you can manipulate things to where water flows to you. You can dig canals and trenches and rivers and all aimed at where you are to get water flowing to you. I mean, that's how money works. You can do the same thing with money. You can make money flow to you, and not just one way. You can have several streams and rivers and flows of money coming in. And you have to understand it like that. There's no less of it now than there was ever in time. There's more of it now than ever. And there's more ways to get it now than ever. So if you're calling money bad, evil, you don't need it, money can't buy happiness, man, that's just a cop-out. Anybody that says that is just trying to excuse themselves from the game. But I'm going to tell you what, as long as you're breathing, as long as you have life, you can't excuse yourself from this game. The game goes the fuck on. It's not going to stop just because you don't want to play it. So you have to get it right in your mind on what money is and how to use it and how to benefit yourself and the people you love from it. You got to use it as the ultimate tool. And not even as the ultimate tool, you just got to use it as a tool. Because there are other tools just as important, if not more so, like your creativity, like your resourcefulness, like your ability to think out the box. That's more valuable than money, because if you master those things, you might not need money. You can circumvent money. But like I said, you have to see it in a healthy way. You have to view money in a healthy manner, because you have to have a healthy relationship with money. You can't go through life thinking money is evil, hateful, wrong, bad, and still trying to get it with every week of work you put in, with every paycheck you cash, and hoping you see more of your money than less of it. You know what I'm saying? Hoping you get to pay less taxes and all. Man, you're doing so much to want it and welcome it and get it in your life, but you think it's all bad and it's hateful, and then that's unhealthy. Stop seeing it like that. Embrace it. Seriously, I'm not saying worship money. I'm not saying pray to money. I'm saying embrace it. If you know money's a tool, man, use it. Make it work for you. Because once you start valuing it, you'll start using it as a tool. You'll start using it as you'll start valuing it and not fucking it off once you really have a healthy relationship with money. And that's what I want everybody who's listening to this to have, is a healthy relationship with money. Not to worship it, not to get over on people for it, but to know its value, to understand it, to not be without it because we need it, to always know how to get it in a way that doesn't violate somebody else. We can master money. Master money. Like you master Madden, like you master sports, and you know all the statistics of everything. Man, master money. Pay attention to money. Who's getting money? What stocks are going up? You know what I'm saying? Where's the investment at? You know what I'm saying? Like, understand money as if you would understand anything else that's important to you. All right? Anyway, man, that's my time for today, but I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys view money in a different way, in a better way, in a way that helps you benefit and you progress and you move the needle of life and get you towards your definition of success. All right? Anyway, man, I love y'all. I wish y'all the best, man. Check out Life of a Boss, the podcast. New episodes out every Monday and every Thursday, anywhere you get your podcast. And until then, remember, success is a lifestyle. I love y'all. Peace.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardin. Thank you. And to never forget that success is a lifestyle.